Welcome back to Football Tactic Zone, your home for the biggest football stories, match results, and transfer updates from around the world. Today's edition is absolutely packed. From Spain humiliating Turkey with a 6-goal thrashing, to Belgium running riot, Memphis Depay making Dutch history, and Iraq lifting the King's Cup. Plus, we've got the latest on transfers, injuries, and coaching drama across Europe. Stick around, this is going to be a good one. Let's dive right in. The Netherlands had to dig deep, but secured a narrow 3-2 victory over Lithuania in their World Cup 2026 qualifiers. Memphis Depay was the star of the show, scoring twice, once in the 11th minute and again in the 63rd to seal the win. Quinton Timber added another in the 33rd minute, but Lithuania fought back with 2 goals of their own. Depay's brace didn't just deliver the win, it also made history. With 52 international goals, he has now become the Netherlands' all-time leading scorer, surpassing the legendary Robin van Persie's 50-goal record. A monumental achievement for the Dutch striker, cementing his legacy in Orange history. This result keeps the Netherlands firmly at the top of Group G with 10 points. Over in Group E, Spain absolutely demolished Turkey 6-0 in what can only be described as a complete performance. Pedri opened the scoring in the 6th minute, followed by a first-half brace from Mikel Merino, including goals in the 22nd and 45+1. Ferran Torres added one in the 53rd, before Merino completed his hat trick in the 57th minute. Pedri capped it off with his second goal in the 62nd minute. The dominant victory not only gives Spain back-to-back wins, but also cements them at the top of their group. As Pedri put it after the match, this was a perfect performance. Germany picked up a 3-1 win over Northern Ireland at the Red Energy Stadium. Serge Gnabry struck early in the 7th minute, followed by goals from Amiri and Florian Wirtz. The win was a relief for Julian Nagelsmann's side, who now sit in 3rd place with 3 points, still trying to build consistency in their qualification campaign. Belgium also enjoyed a goal fest at home, hammering Kazakhstan 6-0. Kevin De Bruyne scored in the 42nd, followed almost immediately by Jeremy Doku, just 2 minutes later in the second half. Nicolas Raskin made it 3-0 before Doku grabbed his brace in the 60th. De Bruyne netted again in the 84th, and Thomas Meunier finished things off in the 87th. The win lifts Belgium into 2nd place in Group C with 10 points, keeping their World Cup hopes on track. Elsewhere in Europe's World Cup qualifiers, Georgia beat Bulgaria 3-0, North Macedonia thrashed Liechtenstein 5-0, Poland defeated Finland 3-1, Luxembourg lost 1-0 to Slovakia, in France. Drama continues between Paris Saint-Germain and the French national team. PSG are furious over injuries to Ousmane Dembélé and Desire Doué, blaming the French FA for ignoring medical reports provided by the club. PSG are now demanding stronger collaboration moving forward. Manchester United goalkeeper Andre Onana is close to sealing a loan move to Turkish side Trabzonspor. According to Fabrizio Romano, the deal is nearly done, with Onana expected to fly out to Turkey next week for finalization. Meanwhile, long-serving PSG defender Presnel Kimpembe has officially joined Qatar SC. After 20 years at PSG, over 200 appearances, and 24 trophies, his chapter in Paris has come to an end. In Asia, Iraq clinched the 2025 King's Cup, edging Thailand 1-0 in the final. Despite going down to 9 men after late red cards to Bin Salaka and Muhammad Ali, Iraq held on for a dramatic victory. They now prepare to face Indonesia in upcoming fixtures. Speaking of Indonesia, they'll face Lebanon in an upcoming FIFA matchday clash. Lebanon coach Miodrag Rajelovic admitted that Indonesia's level has risen dramatically, warning that his team cannot underestimate the Garuda squad. Lebanon, however, come into the match on the back of a surprise 1-0 win over Qatar. Off the field, Barcelona winger Rafinha hit out at Disneyland Paris after an alleged racist incident involving his son. A viral video appeared to show a mascot embracing white children but ignoring Rafinha's son, who repeatedly asked for a hug. The incident has sparked anger online, with Rafinha demanding accountability. In England, pressure continues to mount on Manchester United boss Ruben Amorim. However, former defender Phil Jones has urged the club not to act hastily. insisting that Amiri needs time to rebuild the team and that stability is key to progress. At Newcastle, manager Eddie Howe has asked for patience regarding new signing Nick Woltmade. The German striker cost a hefty £69 million from Stuttgart, but Howe reminded fans that he will need time to adapt. Newcastle currently sit just above the relegation zone, making his impact even more crucial. Aston Villa are considering making Jadon Sancho's loan move permanent. However, one complication could arise. Manchester United are likely to trigger a 12-month contract extension to protect his value before letting him leave permanently. Fulham are working to secure the future of striker Rodrigo Muniz, who has attracted transfer interest from across Europe. A new contract at Craven Cottage would protect their asset and boost his market value significantly. Parma CEO Federico Cherubini revealed a surprising backstory to Liverpool's signing of defender Giovanni van der Venerable. According to him, Newcastle actually made a higher bid for the player, but van der Ven only wanted Liverpool, forcing Parma to reject Newcastle's offer. Napoli have set an eye-watering price tag on striker Rasmus Højlund after securing him on loan from Manchester United. With an option to buy, the Serie A club have slapped a €85 million valuation on the Danish forward, a bold move considering he has yet to fully prove himself in Italy. At Juventus, new signing Jonathan David has already set high standards for himself. After scoring on his debut, the Canadian striker declared his target for the season. "If I hit 25 goals, I'll be happy. If not, I'll still give everything." Thiago Alcantara is returning to Barcelona, but not as a player. The former midfielder has agreed to become part of the coaching staff under Xavi. After initially rejecting the offer last year, Thiago has now accepted, marking a new chapter in his football journey. Finally, at Real Madrid, Brahim Diaz is growing increasingly concerned about his future. The sudden rise of young talent Franco Mastantuono has pushed him down the pecking order, and Brahim now fears being permanently sidelined despite believing he still has the quality to make an impact. And that wraps up today's football roundup. Here on Football Tactic Zone, from historic milestones to transfer twists, the beautiful game never stops delivering drama. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe so you never miss a beat. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next update.